Before we used Accountants One, we were working with a lot of outside recruiters, and it was a very time-consuming process.
As we continued to grow, we recognized that's not a scalable process. We can find great people, but we can find them in pockets here and there.
For an executive, there's a huge amount of time that goes into this. Making a bad hire is extraordinarily costly to the business.
Accountants One's match process is really one that dovetails fantastic with our view of how to find people. They spent the time talking to some of our key people, finding out what makes them tick, finding out what makes them happy, finding out what keeps them at Moore Colson. They figured out who we were.
And I really appreciated the way that Accountants One helped me establish not just the functional requirements of the role, but also the cultural fit that would work so well here at OnsiteRIS.
It marries our desire to have people that are great accountants, but also goes a step further and says they're great business people.
What makes Accountants One particularly unique is their long-term perspective on building a relationship with their clients.
We think it makes great sense to have a long-term relationship with our recruiting partner because they can see how we're growing. They can see how we're changing or not. We've got to trust, and that trust is really important.
We can't grow as a firm if we're not hiring more people, and so we're always going to need to have help with that. Over the last 4 years, we've probably hired 60 experienced hires by using Accountants One, which is truly phenomenal.
You only have to meet some of the team to realize their passion is infectious, and their pride they take in helping out their clients is palpable.
We've seen a tremendous change in our ability to not just find people, but the quality of the people.
It's also a more efficient model to have an outside recruiting firm because you don't have to have more of me. And I can't do as much work as Accountants One does on our behalf because they have a whole team.
Having Accountants One on a retainer keeps us in a place where we have confidence that today, tomorrow, next week, next month, the kinds of people that Accountants One will bring to us, and knowing that that match is very close, that just gives us a great sense of comfort and sense of confidence.